My dear friends, welcome back to the Wellbeing channel, Wellbeing for Everyday Life. Today, let me advocate for stress. We do talk so much about stress and we do not know enough about it. And today, I want to walk you through the physical stress cycle and I will tell you why that is important. Because if you know the steps your body is going through, you know when it is still healthy and you know when it becomes dangerous. So stick around. Welcome to the series Mental Health Bites. Navigate life, thrive, and have positive impact. Our body is magnificent. Our body has an amazing capacity to weather stress and to be enduring and can persevere and persist. So why are we fussing so much around stress when the body is actually made for it? Because we get it wrong and we overdo it. And here is how a normal stress response in your body works its way through when you feel stressed. So when we talk about being stressed, there's something that comes into your life, into your ordinary Thursday that stresses you out. It might be a high workload, it might be a person, it might be whatnot. And your body gets, there's something going on I need to respond to. This is out of the ordinary. That's as simple as that. This is out of the ordinary. I need to react. There might be danger looming for me. Okay, so the visitor that announced itself on the weekend, and it's not a person that you are very fond of. Oh, you go into, what? She's coming. Oh my God, what am I going to do? Stress trigger. Bang. So watch what happens next. Your body goes into an awareness phase. Oh, something's different. I need to respond. The next step your body does, and this is within milliseconds without you having any influence over it, is going into alarm phase. Alarm, something is happening, we need to react. That's when the adrenaline rush comes, right? This is when you have maybe feel the heat flush coming on in a millisecond because you're going into stress mode. And that is when your whole system goes now into get ready for the situation. And that is really amazing because a lot of things are now happening at the same time. For example, your digestive system shuts down. The burger you've just eaten before you got the email that that person is coming is now sitting in your stomach. Nothing is happening with it because you have another thing to take care of. So that's why you might feel in your belly like, oh, this is heavy. The second thing that might happen, you might get clammy hands, you might get really sweaty hands, and you might get sort of cold skin. That's an amazing thing because actually your body draws the blood back to the main system in case you get hurt so you don't bleed too much. And also because your body needs the oxygen right in the middle. And you know why? Because it's in fight or flight mode. That means that this area of the body is the most important. Your body prepares your lung to pump a lot of oxygen. Heart rate is going on. In case you want to run away from the person that is coming on the weekend, you now would be absolutely in the position to do that. Your body is geared towards that. Another thing is you can't really think straight because your body now focuses on that one thing. And if I, at that moment, gave you a math equation, you wouldn't be really able to solve it. Your mouth might get dry and you have this swallowing issues. That's again back with the digestive system. So all these things start to happening very quickly at the same time. Your body is ready to react. So what then? Okay, normally you would do something with that energy, that surge that's coming through your body. And ideally you do that's called the action phase. So cortisol is coming to prevent, to help you have the energy to run, to work it off, to conquer the situation. And once that is done, once your body thinks, okay, the problem is solved, we go back to normal, however that might plan out. You might, for example, talk to a friend. Guess what? My auntie is coming. She's the one that I talked to you about. And you have a friend helping you strategize what you do with that. Your body goes then back into a reassessment phase. Hey, we've got this covered. I don't need to run. I don't need to fight. It's okay. Dopamine, oxytocin, these are hormones that sort of calm you down and make you feel okay again. They get then flushed through your body. The fight or flight response slowly goes back down, and you come back to a resting phase. Situation has been mastered. Serotonin, melatonin comes in, hormones to make you feel relaxed. Okay, I've got this. Fine, an amazing response. So we should love it. We should admire our body for it. So there's nothing wrong with it. But here's the thing. Often what happens, we go into, this is a stressful situation. We go into alarm. We go into action. But then we are stuck right there. We don't do anything with that energy that's now surging through our body. It would be really helpful at that moment when you feel like, oh my God, this is too much, if you just walked around the block, if you just went up and down the stairs. That already helps your body physically to do something with all these chemicals that are not flooding your body. Or, as I said before, you might call a friend. But often we don't do anything with it. We just leave this whole hormone cocktail rushing through our body without reacting. And that's when it gets really harmful. We might add another thing. So we just had this auntie email, and then we get another email that says, hey, you haven't paid your bill and you missed a deadline. Bang, bang, bang. 3 times your body is going through the awareness, alarm, and action phase without, and here's the thing, without coming back down. So that's why so many self-care tools tell you to meditate, to breathe slowly, to calm it down. It simply wants to help you to trigger your body back into a resting phase. And that's what we often miss. And if you know this now, if you know the cycle of stress, I want you to be really vigilant how often you grant yourself a break to allow your physical body to come back down. Because if you did that more, your body would be fine coping, and your mind as well. But what happens more and more times, and that's then called chronic stress. What happens, we stay in the adrenaline phase, we stay in the cortisol phase, we really push our body over and over and over again to stay at this high alert situation. And guess what? Our body isn't stupid. Our body reacts. Our body says, okay, this is what she does, this is what she needs, I'm going to give it to her. And then it becomes a junkie. It wants to have that adrenaline kick. It's used to having high stress levels. It's used to pumping the hormones, the chemicals through your body without having a break. And that's what we call chronic stress. And chronic stress is the thing that is utterly harmful. Chronic stress is the situation when your immune system goes down, your blood pressure goes up, your capability to reproduce goes down. It is when your blood around the heart becomes too thick and too flaky, and you might get in more danger of a heart attack. All these things are physical responses from a body that is too long, without breaks, in overdrive. Well, now you know. And that gives you the power to decide how often you allow your body to calm back down. And if you have been with me for a while, you know that literally breathing, slow breathing, is a very simple tool to get you back down and to cut the edge off. And of course, if you talk about breaks, what are your breaks? How high quality are your breaks? What are you doing to be able to step away and relax again and let everything go so that your body deeply can go into a resting phase? I hope that helps. Be aware, be with your body, be kind to your body, admire it for what it can do for you, and then you will be fine. If you want to learn more about little tricks for self-care, for well-being, to flourish yourself and help others to flourish, stick around with this channel and watch the other videos. I would love to have you with me.